Afternoon all, just like to show you this. I bought myself a new toy, so I've got the Topdon Phonenix Pro. I think that's what it's called. I'll drop a picture into the box. So I got it online, eBay, 920 quid. But what we'll do first of all, we'll start it up and let you see how quick it boots. So there's a button at the top here where my finger is. Press and hold it, let it go. I'll start the stopwatch. And let's see how long it takes to boot. I'll get back to you. So that's it booted up to its home screen, and it took 47 seconds. So that's not too bad, under a minute. So I've connected to my wife's BMW, so what we'll do, we'll put the ignition, we've started the thing up, no matter. And we'll hit Intelligent Diagnostics. Boom, boom, boom. It's like being at the bingo. Here we go. So we'll go into local diagnostics. I was going to tell you, I got rid of my launch. I sold it to a friend of mine, and that's why I decided to get this thing. What I was looking for was, this is exactly the same software as the launch, let's be honest. And put the ignition off. I was just looking for one. My machine was out of what do you call subscriptions, and so with me working on cars down at Roddy's, I wanted something that I could upgrade, and two, I wanted something that was a bit more snappier than the launch. So this seems to be, so we'll just do OK, put it back on. And the other thing was, see when you're reading through data PIDs, the launch used to refresh the page so it'd bring up another page, but this doesn't seem to do that. This seems to be a bit better. It's a continuous scroll. So I was talking to Dave Sterling, and he thought that's down to the processor and the amount of RAM it's in it. So this seems to be good at that. So here we go. The other thing I wanted it for was the topology. It's quite nice to look at. Looking at all the different networks on your car, so when it comes to say diagnosing a fault, you know exactly what network you're going for or what's not talking, so that'll be quite good as well. So here we go. So we go smart scan, that one down the bottom there, sorry, and then it gives you this nice picture here. It's fairly snappy. This is a 2010 car, so you can see it's got K-CAN, that PT CAN, and MOST. Now the MOST, that's the entertainment system. PT CAN includes the ECM, TCM, things like that. And if we go, just about there. So we do a report. It's a post repair. It's on this BMW. Go OK. Shop name is Roddy Man, as you know. So I don't know how we get rid of that. There we go. So we'll go OK, and it produces a report for you to look at. You can save it into the file, or you can print it, email, do whatever you like with it. But one thing's for sure, your customer is not even interested. They just want the thing fixed. So there you go, there's what your report looks like. And you can click it to see, siren. You get a drop down menu, and it shows you side head alarm voltage supply tampering. What else have we got? I think it actually shows you history codes as well. ECM, there we go. ECM. So it's got 2 oil pressure. I think I did show it. It showed it before that it was in history. And fuel pre-supply pressure control. That's because I was running it with this tool connected. So let's go into, let's pick it, let's go back for the report, and we'll pick, say, what one was I like in? I had loads of PD80 data lists. There you go. PDC. Oh, there you go. It tells you it's in history. So we'll go enter into that. Go continue. Look at data stream. General. So you see it's got 17 PIDs, so we'll select all. So that's nice, and look, it's a continuous scroll. That's what I wanted. I didn't want it to refresh the page and have to jump back up, so that's good. And we've got you can graph up there. I think you just do that. And there you go, the graph, and look, you can zoom. I think you can zoom. I don't know. And to go back, you just hit that, and you can select other ones. Let me go back to it. So there we go. So this is going to be my new go-to tool. You get adapters for BMW and older BMWs and older Mercedes, and you get other adapters that I'll not really use. In fact, you'll 99% of the time you'll just use this. Here we go. The VCI, it came with it. It comes in a nice box. I'll show you that. But £920. I really don't think you can whack it when it comes to bang for the buck with these launch scan tools. I think these are the best value you can get within the software, and it's pretty good. And let's be honest, not one scan tool can do everything. That's why we've got this machine now. We had the launch before it. We've got the snap-on, and I've got an old hotel. So 1 year subscription for either launch, I think it's about £450, but for hotel, is that not about 900 quid or something like that? It's ridiculous. So the idea of scan tool is to fix the card, not to spend your money. So this thing can seemingly do coding as well, but I've only ever done immobiliser coding once in my life, so I didn't really want to invest in a tool for that. You get that noise there, back to vehicle information. And then you got your maintenance items. I don't know what this battery tester is. Maybe you buy another bit of equipment. Don't know, but we'll find out as we go along. Well, there's Google up there. Right. Welcome to Google. OK, we accept and continue. And the screen looks quite nice. It's a 1280 by 800. And it scrolls just dandy. So, as I say, I'll let you know how it gets on. Cheers. Power on the scan tool. You've got your button here, so you press and hold it to boot up, and if you want to go to standby, you just press it. I'll show you. I'll press it, and that's it in standby. You can bring it right back to life, but you want to shut it down, you press and hold it, and then you get that menu there. The other thing here at the top, this is your I/O pit. So you've got a USB, what would that be, B connector, normal USB, and then you've got a USB-C connector there for fast charging. That's good because it's exactly the same as my mobile phone. Don't have to hunt for a USB-C charger. They're the old USB chargers, so that's there. And another thing it's got is a lovely stand. Now, I never had that on my launch. Believe me, a stand is a nice thing. And then there's other bits here. I believe this is an expansion port at the back for add-ons like an oscilloscope, which I will not use. Well, we even have a camera that I've just put my finger on. To access the camera, you flick from the top down to the bottom, and I believe you can do screen recording, take snippets of your screen. So let's hit camera here. Oh, there you go. There's a lovely picture. So that's that there, screen recording. There we go. Start recording, so we'll stop that. So it saves it to your user info, and adjust your screen brightness, so drag from top to bottom, and by this screen gets pretty bright. Oh, but then again, it must adapt. Oh look, there you go. Isn't that good? I'm impressed with the screen, I must say. There we go. There's a bright screen. I think it's a 6 milliamp an hour, 6,000 milliamp battery or something like that. So I like it. So